So in 8th grade, you get into clay.
Yes.
Was it love at first sight, or how was it?
It was, so I recently actually just told somebody about this, like the actual story of it, right? So I've been drawing since 2nd grade, kept doing it. Even in middle school, high school, I did it throughout, right? But in middle school, in 7th grade, I went to a PWI. And I was on scholarship. I was like one of 4 Black people in my year. And it was like, 64 kids. It was a smaller school. And did the drawing class, didn't like it, wasn't a big fan of the teacher. And then I took a photography, did like that teacher, but photography wasn't, I don't know, just something was missing. Didn't dislike it, but it was just, I don't know. And then I took graphic design, hated it. So then I was like, okay, well, I'm not taking any music classes because I can't sing. I love to sing, but I cannot sing. So I was like, let me just try this like ceramic class. I want to try something that I'm like super interested in. Took it, I think my second half of school I took it. My second half of 8th grade I took it. And we got on the wheel, hated the wheel. Like, you know, have you ever done wheel throwing?
No, never.
So whenever you try, I suggest everybody try clay at some point. But whenever people get on the wheel for the first time, you have this embarrassing moment where you're standing over the wheel and you're trying to center it, but you're kind of going like this, and you just kind of feel, like kind of dumb. You know what I mean? I had that moment a couple times, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And my teacher was like, okay, well, let's try a different way to make these cups. You're gonna make some cups, so let's try a different way to make some cups, right? She taught me how to hand build. Loved it. And then so from there, on my lunch breaks, I would go to see her and just chill with her, have lunch with her. She did have some good lunches. Chill with her, eat lunch with her, and work in clay on my breaks or whatever. And eventually I started to make sculpture work. So she introduced me to Alberto Giacometti, and he's this, I think he's French or is he German? Anyways, but he makes these like elongated sculptures, amazing, beautiful sculptures. He also does, sketchings and paintings and stuff in kind of like the same way. And loved his work, and I started to elongate my sculptures. I started to make sculptures that looked a lot like me. Because even at a young age, I felt like being at a PWI, I couldn't act the same way that everybody else acted, because I went to school every day, but I also went home to a Black neighborhood, that wasn't as wealthy as these other kids, right? So I already knew there was some cultural differences. And we would go to museums. I didn't see people that looked like me. In school, I didn't see a lot of people that looked like me. So I decided to just create them. And I made these elongated full body sculptures. Mainly women, like Black women who weren't like skinny and scrawny, but they had a little oomph to them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we call them thick.
Yeah, you got a little chain. And they had like different hairstyles, and I started to make men in the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, that's a part of our culture. But it's also a part of being an adult, as I'm learning. But I started making those, and I just enjoyed them. I loved doing them, and I took it seriously. Yeah.